Hello everyone and welcome to this video. This is about Screencastify and how to master the screencast. My name is Cynthia Rios and I'm a Project Rise Master Teacher at Falk Middle School and I teach 8th grade reading. So why use Screencastify? Well, Screencastify is a super simple screen recorder that will supercharge the way you communicate. You can record, edit, and share videos in seconds. During this time of distance learning and where we have our students learning from home, we can make learning more personal with Screencastify. You can record full or bite-sized lessons, you can record assignment solutions and explanations, or you can give verbal feedback to your students. Also, you can use Screencastify to free up time by recording professional development training, much like what you see that I'm doing right now. You can record your lesson plans, and then you can also record parent communication. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and take you step by step on how to set up the extension and how to use it. So first thing that you want to do is go to Screencastify. So I'm going to go ahead and search Screencastify in Google. And I'm going to click on this one right here, the #1 screen recorder for Chrome. And then once you are here, you want to add it to Chrome. Okay, so you can either click on the top right hand corner or you can click on this one. I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. And this is going to open up another tab and it's going to ask you if you want to add it to Chrome. So I'm going to click on the blue button to add to Chrome and I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Extension. So this might take a few seconds or up to a minute, but it is checking and it's going to be adding the Chrome extension to your Google account. And then you are going to be getting this message that says Screencastify screen recorder has been added to Chrome. Now to go ahead and use Screencastify, you're going to click on the Chrome extension. Now, but since this is the first time that you're setting it up, you have to do a setup. So you are going to step 1, sign in with Google. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google. Okay, you are going to enable the camera and the drawing tools. So you're going to go ahead and click next and you want to allow. Okay, and then hooray, you are ready to start recording with Screencastify. Okay, so now that you're all ready to record, in order to record, you're going to click on the Screencastify icon in your toolbar to get started with Screencastify. So I have it right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And that opens up this box. Now here you have 3 options. You can record your browser tab, you can record your desktop, or you can record your webcam only. Now, if you do choose either your browser or your desktop, you are able to embed your webcam just by clicking right here. So let me go ahead and show you how that works. I'm going to go ahead and press record. And in just a minute, you see my face down here. And I don't know if you guys noticed that I had the countdown and it's already recording everything that you see on your screen. And then, like I said, you can embed your webcam and you can actually move this over to wherever you think works best and it's out of the way so it doesn't affect whatever you're showing on the screen. So let me go ahead and stop this video. To stop the video, you're going to come back to the Chrome extension. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to press stop. Okay, and then what happens there is that you come to the video page, and this is where you can quickly polish your recordings. And the main thing that you can do here is that you can trim it. So normally at the beginning of a video, you kind of see your mouse moving around, getting to where you need it to go. And then also at the end, you will probably see the mouse going up, trying to stop. So you could I'm going to go ahead and skip the tour, but you can definitely look at the tour if that's going to help you. I'm going to skip the tour, and then here is where I can trim. So I don't know if you can see, okay, and you hear me right there. So you can trim, a few seconds off of it, or maybe you know that right at the end, you kind of made a mistake. So you want to trim that section. Let me go ahead and mute it. And then you can also trim from the front, the beginning of the video. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause that. Now you have a few options. I'm going to go ahead and cancel right there. You have a few options right here. You can get a copy of a shareable link. So if you want to be able to share this video with everyone, you're going to go ahead and click on copy, get a shareable link, and then that is already copied on your computer. Like you can just paste it wherever you want to put it. Now you can go here to more options and you can change who can view it. So right now I have a shareable link, but it's unlisted. So only people that have the link to the video can view it. You can also change it to public, anyone at BISD, or unlisted at BISD, private only for you, public for everyone, or unlisted for anyone that has the link. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as unlisted. Let me close that. You have other options. Then the awesome thing about Screencastify is that it's already in your Google Drive right now. So then if you want to embed it in other Google products, let's say you're using Google Classroom or you have a website, like you have it already there on your Google Drive. But you have other options here. You can share it to Classroom, and I'm going to show you how that looks. You would click on Share to Classroom. That opens up this next little screen, and you can choose what class you're going to share it with. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it out here on my sample class, and then you can choose the option, create an assignment, ask a question, make an announcement, or create material. Usually I go for create assignment, and then I go ahead and press go. And then it has the title. You can change the title for this if you want, whatever you think that it needs to be. And then you can click put in instructions. You want to make sure that the students can view. I mean, unless you want everybody to make a copy for you want to make a copy for each student, but I mean, you can just leave it on students can view. Points. You could make it ungraded. Actually, they're not gonna get any points for viewing it or not. It's just a little extra something that you're putting there on Google Classroom, and then you go ahead and press assign, or you can schedule it or save it as a draft. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and discard it. But that is how you share it to Google Classroom, or you can just click publish to YouTube. So just so that you know, if you have a Google account, any Google account can be linked to a YouTube account. So if you're signed in with your BISD Google account, then you can make a YouTube account for you and your students and your parents. So if this is a video that you don't just want to share through Google Classroom or through your website, you could publish it to YouTube and then share the link from there. Some other options. You can get an embed code, you can send it into an email, you can generate a QR code, or you can simply download it into your computer. Okay, so the other options that you have under show more options is that you can show drawing tools, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. And then if your tab or your computer is going to have any sort of audio, you can also enable that so that they not only hear your voice, but then also the audio that's coming from the computer. So let me go ahead and show you what the drawing tools do. I'm going to go ahead and press record. Okay, so it's recording my video right here. Okay, so let's say that you are showing them a PDF, and then notice down here you have these tools, and this is the pen. So you could call attention to something, remember that in event 3, or remember rising action, or if you're a math teacher, you can 2 times 2 equals 4, or whatever it is that you think you might want to show with the drawing tool. So that's what those are for. You also have an eraser, so you can come back and erase everything that you had drawn on there if you're going through a lesson. Other tools that you have right here is you have the focus mouse. When you click on that, it kind of makes everything around the mouse darker so that you can just focus on what you want them to see. You can also hide your cursor when it is not moving. So you see my cursor right here, but if I stop moving, it goes away. And then you can highlight your clicks. So if I were to click here, let me remove the focus, and we click on highlight clicks, you see that wherever I click, you can see it highlighted. Okay, so let me go ahead and stop this video now. So I'm going to go ahead and press stop right here, and you are able to trim it if you need to trim your video. And then if you think you are done, again, you can get a copy of a shareable link. You can share it in Google Classroom, and so on. And just going back to my presentation, guys, if you want to learn more about Screencastify, you can go to screencastify.com, education/resources, and then you'll have all of these different resources that you can learn more and get more savvy using Screencastify. You have a beginner's guide, you have a course where you can become certified with Screencastify, 50 ways to use Screencastify. This is an ebook, Screencastify Certified Genius course, and then 25 ways to use Screencastify with Google Apps.